man.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about something spooky going on here. Okay, people, just to fill you in, if you haven't went and listened to the reviews for We're the Millers and especially for Percy Jackson.
Oh boy.
And the Sea of Monsters. Is that
bullshit?
Go listen to them. And when you're done, even if you don't listen to them, read the comments.
Oh, please.
Because if you read the comments, then that's going to make you want to go listen to them.
Yeah.
But people, we haven't. Now, keep in mind, we've been doing this for years, but we don't hold back on these reviews.
No, we don't.
No, we do not.
No.
And so we
get it all out there.
Oh, yeah. When we go in here, we understand what we're like after the reviews. When we come in, we putting the gloves on.
Civil War time.
We pulling no punches.
That's right. Yeah. Brother against brother.
Yeah. Fool against fool.
That's right. And who's right? Who's definitely wrong?
Oh yeah. Is it people go in there and the debates get so heated that people just say, I got to pick teams now. I got to go up and talk about this person right here because they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're talking a lot of shit. A lot of shit's coming out of that mouth, and nobody's there to regulate it.
Oh yeah, and I tell you, one person who is never shy to comment is your boy Hector.
That son of a bitch.
Now
that hot wheeling mofo.
I don't mean to keep talking about Hector, and I know Hector's not seeking attention, but Hector is cracking me up these days, man.
Yeah.
And if you don't know Hector, people, I've explained it all the time. Hector is one of our dedicated fans.
Yes,
been on the site for years.
He's been on this site. He was born on this site.
He was born on.
I think the site gave birth to him.
Yes, he was a manifestation of our conversation. Yeah, he don't even have parents. He's just born from our mouths.
I know.
Our words.
First spill spewed out that wheelchair out of its asshole.
Yeah.
and then Hector grew from the seat.
I think these words were said that conjured up Hector right here.
You Pinocchio fucking know somebody your business.
And thus Hector was born.
Oh my God.
But Hector, man. Now, Hector's been on the site since he was about 13 years old.
Yeah.
And Hector was, like I said, he's dedicated. He calls in. He comments all the time. He's giving updates of his life on the sidebar of Spill.com. And
he gives updates of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yes, and that's his thing.
Always up to the news on that,
If he could start a 24-hour Wimpy Kid channel, he would do it. It wouldn't just be movies. It would be updates.
He'd be the CNN of that shit.
It would be. He'd be giving you updates on what that Wimpy Kid is doing, what's coming up next. He'll be giving you the Wimpy Kid weather.
He's always on top of the hour with that shit.
Always. That motherfucker would show up on tragedies. You know, he would show up at town shootings and fires where people died, and he'd be asking questions. He wouldn't be asking, what's going on. He'd be saying, what do you think Greg would do here?
Yeah, I know.
What do you think Greg's next movie will be when he's in Diary of a Wimpy Kid 5? What will his adventures be?
He would explain to the victims how Greg went through the same similar type of situation, having to go through puberty and dealing with
Greg
kids.
experienced the same kind of pain when his big brother was picking on him last summer all the time.
Exactly. just like the burn victim right here.
Yeah. I see your pain. It's the same pain that Greg felt when they wouldn't let him swim that summer in the public pool.
Yeah. Very passionate little kid there. Yeah.
Back in Diary of a Wimpy Kid number 2.
Yeah, I know.
Volume 3.
Yeah, volume 3, special edition, limited edition hardcover.
You should treat it like Greg did back in Dog Days of Summer.
Yeah, I know. You should deal with your problems just like that asshole. Yeah, you should join a band.
Is Greg the little brother or the big brother?
I don't fucking know.
Keep in mind, that was a trap.
Yeah.
Let's see if you would answer.
You're looking at somebody who don't give two shits right over here.
I know who's writing a comment about it right now.
Yeah, I know. He's giving you like an essay right now.
Anything that is involved with Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hector is there. Hector's got diarrhea of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh
he
yeah,
cannot stop spewing that shit.
And I've been noticing a lot lately, especially this past year. It's like whenever I open up my mouth, Hector has to write his diary of an asshole all over the comment page, referring to me and something I said. Always worrying about what's coming out of my mouth for some reason. Telling everybody how unlivable I am, and that's what he wrote, by the way. I think he meant to write unlikable.
Oh, okay, he is completely unlivable.
Yeah, I'm both.
Yeah. He makes me want to die.
I know. He makes me want to die. He explains how certain movies like Percy Jackson, how I should go and read the books before I go and check out the movies and voice my opinion, just so I can find one nice thing to say about the film.
But one thing one thing I gotta give Hector. He comes in those comments and he causes a shitstorm and he keeps the conversation going.
Yeah,
and Hector had me laughing because that shit was cute when Hector was like 13 14. Yeah. But Hector's 18 years old now, and he still got a hard on for that Diary of a Wimpy Kid shit.
I know. Well, just reading his comments about just the logic of how I should treat these movies, I'm like, look, man, I'm sorry, but not only are you disabled, but I think your opinions are disabled as well. As long as your thoughts are disabled. I think your logic needs a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But I laugh. I look at it and I just kind of snicker. But it's all these. I think it's Hector's gang called the Crips, and when they come in and they start attacking me, where I'm like, all right, man, don't get me looking at the comment section on a certain day, especially when I hadn't gotten any sleep, all night, and I'm bored to death at 4 a.m. because you know what? Here's the funny thing about that comment section. I'm not stuck in there with you. You're stuck in there with me.
Welcome to my world.
I will unleash. Yeah, and unleash I did.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I don't go in there sometimes. But I know
funny, though. I know
better than to go in there when I'm tired or if I had a rough day or some shit, because I see one motherfucker that normally wouldn't mean shit to me, and I just gotta... I'll lose my mind.
Oh, yeah.
I will write them personally.
Yeah.
I will track them down. I will show up at their house.
Oh, yeah. No,
what the fuck you say to me?
No, I will do research on stuff like this poor kid. Actually, I can't remember if it was a kid or not, but I don't know his age, but I didn't give a shit. I was like, wow, this guy's like attacking me, saying that I was crying like a bitch during the Dark Knight Rises trailer. That's not very polite. So I was like, I wonder what this kid's all about. I wonder where him and his family live. So I checked out his profile page and I noticed a list of favorite actors of his, and I was like, let me look down here, and I noticed that his number 2 favorite actor was your hero and mine, Kevin James. I was like, hold on, stop the press.
Oh yeah.
And then I accidentally looked at number 3, Chris Rock. And I was like, you know what, buddy? Don't trust me on any of these reviews, especially your damn profile page. Don't trust me with that information.
Don't be too hard on him. Number 1 was Adam Sandler. The whole cast of grown-ups.
I would have cut him some slack for that, but no.
But Hector boy has me.
But that kid, yeah.
I love Hector. I if anybody deserves to blow off some steam, let Hector do it, man. Hector,
but got no problems.
Yeah, exactly. But Hector, boy, I gotta just ask him. I said, I look at that and I say to myself, this boy is 18 years old, a man, getting ready to go to prom and still getting a hard on for this Diary of a Wimpy Kid shit.
He's trying to go to prom, not only just going to prom, but trying to steal my woman in the process. That whole Victoria Justice scandal going on with him.
Oh, look at that. He's got it out for you so bad. He's even trying to take your woman.
He's trying to take my women's. And that's 2 things you don't touch, my food and my women's. Don't do it.
I mean, but the thing is, I think he got an edge up on you, man.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
See, what you don't have on your side is the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
God damn it.
Now...
I'm disabled more than he is. I don't got no arms.
You got no legs. Well, let's put some wheels on you.
He didn't even give me a wheelchair.
Yeah. Let me put some hair on top of you and just say, hey, look, let me call you my son. my son's nothing but a head.
That whole time I read about because he was sending out videos. And I saw the videos on Spill, and I was like, man, if there was only some way to repossess that wheelchair of his during prom.
I know.
They take that shit away from him while he's hanging out with Victoria Justice. Victoria Justice is going to have to give his ass a piggyback ride back to his house.
You know what I want to do?
Yeah.
I want to, I don't know how this would happen. some illegal shit. I would love to be able to when he's not looking, which I don't know when that would be, but I would love to rig his chair to where I got it remote controlled by my hands.
Oh God! Please let me have that.
I hope that and then I would hope that he would get that date with Victoria Justice. So whenever they go out, I would be hiding in a bush somewhere. I would just keep making them run over Victoria Justice.
I'm trying to control it.
I can't stop this thing.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
What are you doing, asshole? Stop! Ouch! Motherfucker, get off me!
I'm sorry, Victoria.
Roll his ass into the punch bowl.
I'll get that motherfucker. I'll put that motherfucker in a narrow hallway and try to make his ass turn around. Like that shit in Austin Powers.
I know, yeah. Get him in the most narrowest hallway. Oh my
I'll have that
God.
motherfucker just doing circles around Victoria Justice. So, what are you doing? Let me out.
I'm sorry. My wheelchair is possessed by evil spirits.
But it was hilarious.
What would Greg do?
What would Greg do? Help! Where is Greg? I just thought it was just hilarious, just reading a lot of his comments and the reasoning why he just could not stand my opinion. And the whole time reading those things, all I could picture was Hector, like Hector from Breaking Bad, listening to the review with like a bell on his wheelchair, going ding 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 ding.
Like that guy in the wheelchair in Breaking Bad.
Hector,
I don't like this review. Ding 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 ding.
You see his face. You see his face crunch up like he's taking a big shit.
He's shitting on himself. Man.
No, he's shitting in the comment section. That's where he's shitting. Going ding 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 ding. But I tell you what, don't ever invite that motherfucker to the spill.com because I'm scared. I'm going to be there. I'm going to go, Hector, look at me, Hector. Look at me. Yeah. And then that motherfucker's going to go ding, 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 ding. I'm like, whoa.
I know. I'm going to have a bomb.
It's going to kill me.
Do you remember that Breaking Bad?
Oh, yeah. How can I forget?
When actually he tried to hit that last scream.
Yeah.
He couldn't even finish that shit.
He's going to look at me. He's going to look at me like he's about to cry. And then his eyebrows are going to make that real scornful look like, oh, you motherfucker.
You know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
We're going to see your ass roll out of that ring. And it's gonna, the camera's going to pan around. And it's going to have half a face.
I'm going to fix my bow tie. You got me, Hector.
Ooh, you got me.
Look at me, Hector. Look at me.
Look at me, Hector.
Look at me, Hector. Look at me.
Look at me, Hector.
You rata.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh.
That's all I could see. That motherfucker's so mad. He didn't even read the books. An asshole. How dare you have an opinion?
Well, I love his criteria for you having to see these movies, man. Mm-hmm. I love it that you need to read every book of every movie that comes out before you review it.
Yeah.
So you can get the full experience.
Exactly.
Hey, so you can get the full Wimpy Kid experience.
Yeah, I know.
Hector, boy, you are 18 years old, man. Yeah. Drop this shit. Even the dude that plays Greg in that movie has moved on, man.
He's embarrassed by that shit.
Yeah,
he took it off his IMDb. He's so embarrassed.
He's out there trying to fuck chicks now and everything. He's trying to get rid of that Wimpy Kid shit. He's about to leave me. He's probably telling Hector, quit sending me emails, man.
I know.
I'm done. I'm not Greg, all right?
Yeah, Hector's sending him all kinds of fan mail. His mailbox is like puking up fan mail from Hector. It's like, this fucking kid, leave me alone.
God damn, this fucking kid, leave me alone, man.
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, who played?
Who's this kid? Zachary Gordon. Oh, this poor bastard.
Yeah, Zachary Gordon. Look, Zachary Gordon's even a man.
I know.
Look, we're looking at Zachary Gordon's picture. People type in Zachary Gordon on IMDb and look at the actor. He's even looking like Hector. Leave me the fuck alone.
I know. The kid already has a mustache. Got glasses. Looks like Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah. Kid's gone through puberty. Kid's going on 30 years old, and Hector's still talking about, I cannot wait for Diver and Wimpy Kid number 9. He's probably 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, he's probably fucking Victoria Justice. Yeah. While you're over there sending her love letters. Yeah. Harassing her on YouTube.
That's the look he's got. He's looking at Hector right now saying, Hector, I fucked already. All right?
Yeah, I know. I'm shipping her over to co-host right now.
Yeah. Like, I'll let you borrow for a night. Keep your fucking hands off of him.
Rent that chick.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at him. A fucking man now. Look at him.
Yeah, I know. He's laughing at you, Hector. He's laughing at you. Yeah, you still you're still sending him them royalty checks. The only motherfucker watching Diary of a Wimpy Kid on TBS.
Hector, I'm telling you, man. Be a man.
That's right.
Drop this shit.
It's over, Hector.
It's done.
That time in your life is over with.
Yeah.
It's time to grow up.
Shit, the fuck is wrong with you, man? Come on. You know what I want to see?
Yeah.
I want to see Diary of Hector.
Yeah.
Diary of a Hector.
It's all over spill. You can read it.
No, I want the juicy shit. I want to go in there and read things like, I dreamed Greg came in my room again last night. He came into bed with me.
He taught me how to run. That's not nice. That's not nice.
He dangled his penis in front of me as I ran for it.
He rang my bell. Oh, I love that kid, man.
I dreamed Greg took me into his arms again and carried me to prom.
I dreamed that me and Greg waterboarded Coho 3000. Forcing a good review out of him for Percy Jackson. See him shit.
I had a dream again that I put Greg in my wheelchair and we rode into the sunset together.
You know what I love though? Somebody in the comments was like, "Hey, all right, Hector, come on, man. You're getting a little too out of control here now. Have you actually seen the movie?" And Hector responded, "No." And he was like, "Have you even read the books?" And Hector's like, "No. The only books I've read is Diary of a Wimpy Kid."
Wimpy Kid. What the fuck you think?
The special editions.
Hector, quit it!
Stop it!
Yes,
Stop it! Stop it!
Hector, boy.
Woo!
Hector, boy. That's my man.
Oh,
though.
Hector, you will look at me someday.
Look at me, Hector. Quit reading that book and look at me, Hector.
Stick your head out of that fucking book and look at me.
Quit looking at that wimpy kid and look at me, Hector.
That's awesome.
Hector, boy. All right, man.